Hello, random people of the planet. How are you? How have you been? I hope you're doing super amazing. And welcome to the second part of this video where we open adult blind box and mystery balls, crafting capsules. And in the first part, we open one of these boxes. I'm sorry, I can't talk today. And the respective capsules that I made the game of giving each doll her own pet and food depending on what the capsule said she has. So it's time to open the second doll. If you don't remember, each doll had different capsules. They both had a make it mini cafe capsule. They both had a pet, an animal pet. The one we opened the last video had the Harry Potter Miniverse capsule, and today we're going to open the Make It Mini Halloween special because I felt like Harry Potter and Halloween went well together, kind of. I don't have more capsules, so that's why. And also last video we opened the Hello Kitty capsule, and today we're going to be opening the Master Chef Mini Brands Create capsule because I don't know, MasterChef and Hello Kitty had food, so let's open the second box. These are, I investigated a little bit, these are the electronic pets. I bought them on Temu, I had to be honest, but later I realized there's an official page where you can get them, and it's the Kika Goods page. If you know Chinese, let me know if the translation is correct. Looks like it's electronic pets or something like that. Now we're opening the box and let's see which doll we have. This time it looks like, I think I saw red, brown hair, black, dark hair. Oh yes, brown hair. I almost forgot which dolls we had in the box. But yeah, I have to be honest, I wanted the blue one because it's blue, but I was super happy with whatever we got. And this is the brown hair girl. It's a reddish brown. Now that I'm seeing her in person, it's like a reddish brown hair with her red eyes, and she is the goth girl, the one with a more gothic aesthetic. So she's definitely for me. Let's see how much I love it or hate it when we see her complete. Oh, sorry, I don't hate her, she just fell. Okay, you can see their hair come out. There are some magnets. This is her makeup because last time I forgot to show you the makeup. And these, as I said before, electronic pets. Each doll is based on a different animal. This is like a Doberman or some kind of dog. The last one we got, spoiler, was the snail girl that is on the cover from the box. And I was super happy because that was my favorite. But now we have the Doberman girl. I don't care about animal humans, but I'm okay with ears. The tails, when they come with tails, that's another story. But let's see her accessories. She has some goggles, some very common shoes. They look like school shoes. From Twin. This is her card, and she is looking amazing on the image. The art is lovely. It's like a pixel art, almost like electronic art, I suppose. Let's see the bag with all her clothes and accessories. She has a little belt, like bracelet or maybe a choker. This I think is like a bandana. At first, I have to see, even seeing it in person, looks like a 3D printed bone, but the bone is actually like a plush material. It's soft, and this is the skirt. I love the skirt. I want one for me. I know I could make one, but I'm so lazy. But I love the skirt. And a jacket, of course. We love a leather jacket around here. She has leg warmers. I think all of these girls have leg warmers. These are striped red and brown with a skull and a bone. She has this belt and the choker. This is actually the choker. It's a little bigger, so I don't know what the first belt was. This is her tiny t-shirt and 2 socks. And if you were wondering, we check how these clothes fit an Ever After High or Monster High G1 body. So yes, the Google elastic is huge, but the goggles look really good. The bandana and the jacket, I think they are good. And also the skirt, everything looks good on this girl, except, well, the top you can see is so tiny that it doesn't stay in place. But everything else, I think it can work with an Ever After High on a Monster High body. You can see how the top just goes up instantly. And it also doesn't close all the way back. And the skirt, it closes, but I can't keep it closed on this body. For some reason, I guess it's too small. The belt is perfect though. The belt works great, and the leg warmers look amazing too. Of course, the shoes and the socks don't fit at all, so don't even try. Now this is how the little doll looks like on her own outfit, fully complete. And as you saw before, they come with interchangeable hands, so you can do different hand poses. And guys, I feel bad for saying this, but she might be my new favorite. She might be better than the blue one. I love gothic aesthetic, alternative aesthetics. I just love it. Her dress style is like what I would want to wear outside my house if I weren't living in this super strict world. She looks amazing. Look at her. Again, I can live without the ears, but we just leave them in because that's her thing, so I suppose. Now it's time to open the MGA Miniverse Halloween special capsule, and we can see on the second layer of the plastic that we're getting the green drinks, the school drinks. So yes, from the beginning I knew what this capsule had, but it's always good to check them. Anyway, I want to make it. It's been sitting here for a long time. You can see the artwork, that's the drinks we're getting. We see some eyes. And we see that it's not very easy to open. Okay, wait, they're easy to open, it's just like the tabs don't work. Sometimes we use some strength, extra strength. And we open the capsule just like that. This comes with a little table. This is a very Beetlejuice style table, like a spiral going around. And the phone is actually focusing very well the table. The print is blurry. The print on the table is kind of blurry, so it doesn't look HD because the print on the table, not the focus of the cell phone. We have a purple tray, transparent purple tray, that it's a skull shape. 2 little... It's not a popsicle, what is this? Straw, I forgot the word. There are 2 straws. And these things that I never use. And a little ghosty that glows in the dark, as we've seen a long time before when I opened these capsules. The little ghost glows in the dark and it's very cute. This bag that says trick or treat comes with gummy box. Gummy box, sunny day candy cone. Boo stuff. The blue bag comes with a resin that's 100% toxic. I mean, toxic green apple, like some fish, but you don't touch this thing. It's actually toxic. It's not a drink, it's resin. Have a spooky day. We have whipped cream. A bowl of whipped cream, and it's actually already made. We had 2 purples and 1 orange whipped cream. And the ice bag, of course. I love these tiny ice bags. I never use them because you'll see later I'll teach you how to make your own ice without spending the nice ice. Ice. We already made the dirty cups a long time before, and now we have the book punch. Green toxic apple. And we use the ice, the box, and the resin, the straw, and we have them ready to go. This is Sunite Paricom 2 school glasses, and the box is detailed all the way around, limited edition, and they are transparent plastic school cups. I wish I could keep them as they are. I know I could make one and leave the other one without making, but I will feel bad with myself. I wish I had a double of these because the cups are the best thing. Also, the dirt cups one, the one we made before, I wanted that cup so bad, but I make both drinks anyway. Now, don't use these ice, as I said before. Make your own little ice cubes or ice circles, whatever. I just use a silicone streak of hot glue silicone, cut it up, cut it down, and we got this little fake ice. And we don't need to spend the ice that the Miniverse comes with. Now I'm just gonna add the toxic apple juice and our fake ice cubes that are made with silicone. Looks like I can't talk today. These are the little bug gummies. We have some worms, some maggots, some spiders, and centipedes. I forgot. Oh, I freaking hate bugs. Sorry. I'm entomophobic, so I don't like worms. And you might see right now a speed through of how to make this. I don't like to talk while I make them because I never know how this will come out. So you are in the future seeing how I make all this stuff. Well, you're actually in the past because I already made this video, I suppose, when you see this, but right now, as I'm speaking, I don't know how to make this. You will be seeing the process. I'm guessing, as I said, with the instructions, you just open everything, put everything in the cup, and seal it up with UV light or the sun rays. And this is how they came out. They are a little sticky because my UV light, I feel like it doesn't work very well. Later I will leave them in the sun because I hate the sun, but where I live there is a really nice sun that always cooks this resin pretty well because my UV light doesn't seem to cure it all the way out. But you can see they are perfect. When I made them, I was careful because I didn't want the spiders or any bugs to be on the eye part. But now I regret it. I feel like it would look really nice if the eye of the school had a spider in the center. I don't know why I didn't thought of that before. This is how the drink came out. And now it's time to open the pet for the little girl. Last video I opened the pet first to give the doll a companion. But I was so excited for the Halloween drinks that I just made them first. Sorry to the doll, but now we are going to see what pet do you have, baby. I'm sorry, I don't know why I called her baby. That was so random. This is the Miniverse capsule that is not an actual capsule. You can see the weird form. You open it like this, and it has hamster treats, Pet Essentials hamster treats. It's a hamster, we have a hamster. Oh, we have a hamster. Sorry, looks like we have a hamster. Oh, I'm so happy. I love hamsters. Yeah, the last video they troll us thinking that we have the axolotl, but we don't have the axolotl. So this time I'm happy because we got a hamster. I love my hamster. One hamster, one bedding on this little box. My name is... Let me know what name do you have for hamsters? I don't know hamsters. I don't know any hamster names. Oh, look at him. He's standing up. He's standing. I love when they stand. Look at him. I mean, if you could look at him. This is not focus. Focus. This is the little hamster, and the paint, it's so detailed. Like, it's perfectly printed all the way around. The eyes are a little wonky, but he looks so perfect. Look at you, girl. This is your pet. I know you love him. I love him. Well, maybe for a Doberman, it's not a very good idea to give her a hamster, but we're gonna trust that she's not going to eat him. She's not going to eat him. And that's the bedding the package comes with. Just paper. Crumble paper is not bedding really good. I guess they try. And we have a hamster wheel. Little nibbles. Critter care. This way out. I love that the boxes are decorated all the way around, so you can leave them as a mini on the back of a doll dioramas or something. This is the little hamster wheel. It came in 3 parts, so I guess you just put them all together. You take the blue base, the blue thing, and the transparent wheel, and just push it through, and it spins. It actually spins. Looks like a fan if you spin it. But yeah, that's it. Now let's see what we have to do. These are all the pets we could have gotten, but we only got the hamster, the gecko, and the birds. This is the axolotl, the cockatiel, la cacatua. To me it's a cockatoa, but I don't know how the words pronounce. We got the lovebirds before. There is a chameleon that I would love to see, maybe sometime in the future. We have the leopard gecko, and it's so lovely. This creature is amazing. There is a macaw, guacamayo, a guinea pig, another guinea pig, and a hedgehog family. I love hedgehogs. My sister-in-law had a hedgehog before. Her name was Powder. We have a dwarf bunny, hamster number 1, and hamster number 2 is the one we got. And he's standing up. I love him so much. Looks like we have to put the food on a crate and just put the wheel in there, and that's it. Easier than the gecko, for sure. We have this newspaper that comes with every pet. And it was wrapping around this little crate, wood crate. I mean, it's plastic, but it looks like wood. And the food, the animal feeder. Feeder? Where you put their food. And you can see the wood design is all the way around, even at the bottom. We add the paper, we add the wheel, if it let us. We add the little hamster if you forgot how lovely he was. And we grab the food and put it in. If it lets me. I thought it was just particles of food, but they are kind of sticky. Like they try to do the kinetic sand effect with this food, but it just makes everything harder. We can have the hamster. We can have the hamster eating its little food. And I'm sorry, my hands are shaking again. You know I have that problem with I have that problem where they just start shaking and never stop. I'm sorry. But the hamster is lovely. Time to open the cafe or the Monster Chef capsule. let's open the MasterChef capsule. I don't know, the cafe capsules let me down a little bit. So let's open the MasterChef. We could have a cake and nothing else. It's in this paper. It's kind of fun how they only... These capsules, I swear. This capsule is made with recycled plastic and it uses an orange paper that you can't open up. We have a white capsule and the MasterChef packages. I was gonna say before, it's funny how they don't have like a lot of food in the cover like before. And we opened one of these MasterChef balls before, and they had a UV light hat, but this one doesn't come with it, so I'm guessing we are not using resin this time. We have a fork and some funny knife, a sponge cake base, guys. We have the cake, guys. Whipped cream. This is not resin, this is like some glue, cream glue. Strawberries. We have the cake. Oh my god. And I didn't even say anything about the cake because I thought we will never get it. We have the cake. We have the cake, and I'm sorry for yelling before, but I'm so happy. I never got... I don't know, but... okay. This is a cardboard mat with the MasterChef logo, and it says how to make the cake. The miniature cake, how you can make it, and also in the end it gives you a QR code to make a real cake. And this is everything we could get. I would love the chocolate cake too, but I'm so happy. These MasterChef balls, I got like my two favorites, a cake and the ramen. I'm so happy with MasterChef right now. I'm so happy with mini brands. And look at this plate, it's so gorgeous, the design, the details. And even these little things that comes with every capsule, they are different. Well, I guess they are different because this is a mini brands and not a miniverse, which they are more detailed, and it comes with a cake stand and more strawberry pieces. Now they are cut in half and in little pieces. We take out the sponge and look at the detail. I mean, one has like a little spot, darker spot, but whatever. We have two pieces of cake, and I'm guessing you will see right now how I'm making the cake. As I said before, you are looking the past, that to me is the future. And the instructions said just to put the whipped cream around and glue everything together. The whipped cream is some kind of glue that dries in like around 30 minutes, but you don't have a lot of time to play with it, so be fast. It looks like we have to be fast. I have an idea. I don't know if I make it. Probably you are already looking at it. But I think that I'm not gonna stick the two layers of cake together. I'm gonna make like two different cakes that you can stack one on top of each other. So if I want to have a little cake, I can have a little cake. Or if I want to have a big cake, I can have the big cake. Or if I want to have two cakes, I can have two cakes. I don't know if I'm explaining myself, but as I said before, if you are already looking at me making it, so let me know if I executed my idea as I wanted. I don't know what else to say. Hi guys, it's me from the future. After making this, it was so hard to get all the whipped cream out. Looks like the bottle comes a little empty. Actually, it doesn't come fully full. So it was hard to me to execute the idea that I wanted because it was really hard, and I struggled a lot to take the whipped cream out. But as you can see, I executed my idea of having two layers of cake not glued together. And this is how our cake came out. As I said before, I didn't want it to stick the 2 layers together, so I can have this big cake, or I can have 2 cakes. Look at this. I know it's not the prettiest thing you expected, but it was hard to work with that whipped cream. But I have 2 cakes, and I can display them like this, separate, or I can have a big cake. We have a little plate to cut like 1 slice of cake and put it there, but I don't want to slice any of this because it looks better as it is. It was really hard to make it look good, so now I'm not gonna cut it in half. And the hamster is sad because it didn't got his slice of cake. I'm sorry. And now it's finally time to open the mini cafe. The mini bears make it mini cafe. We can get some snacks, some drinks, some desserts, mini desserts. This capsule is smaller than the others, that's why the stuff is not as great. And we'll see what we have this time. This actually came decorated with all the different things you can have. That's why I was surprised with the MasterChef capsule not having anything of the other plates you could have. The capsule is yellow, and we open it. We have cheddar cheese. Happy Soon creamery cheddar cheese, 2 slices, and oh, snacky snacks, 100% beefy burger meat. And it looks like we have these little burgers. We have a plate that is rectangle with red stripes, red squares. The snackysnacks.co bread. It's a burger bread. Yes, this is a burger with slider sticks and the stuff that comes with every capsule. And we have ketchup. This is resin again. We are in Miniverse, so we are working with ketchup again. And it looks like we just have to add the ketchup and make our burger. It says that only put it on the end of the burger because the layer that is gonna dry up with the UV light or the sun, it won't dry all the way around. I don't know how to explain it in English, but you have to put the resin only on the parts that the sun or the light is going to touch. And again, it's really hard because you don't have to touch this. You don't have to touch the resin, so it's super hard to make these things where you only have to add like a tiny piece of resin on the end. You know what? I have an idea. Maybe you are already looking at it again. What if we use the cream that we had in the previous episode? It was like a ranch cream. How do you say aderezo? I forgot the word. But not. My idea is to use white resin in some parts to look like cream or mayonnaise, so you don't use only ketchup for your burger. Because a burger without cream or mayonnaise with an only ketchup doesn't sound really tasty to me. Also, I tried to use the ketchup. As you can see, I tried to use the ketchup to make a strawberry cherry jelly, and I put a strawberry slice inside, but the ketchup is not transparent at all, so I feel like I wasted a strawberry because you can't see it. You'll see in the future, you can't see the strawberry. And this is how the burgers turned out. Yes, I apologize because it's been a long time since I made them, and I cleaned everything up except the burgers, and you can see how dusty they are. I'm sorry, you can wash the burgers. This is UV resin, it's fully dry. I could have washed them, I just didn't realize how dusty they look until I looked them with the phone. Sorry. And I still have the materials or ingredients to make another burger. Even though I made a double burger, I still have ingredients to make one more burger. And this is how the gelatin turned out. You you can see how you can't see the strawberry that I put inside. It is not transparent at all. And I made another gelatin with the toxic apple green UV resin. So this one actually looked like the perfect jelly. This is transparent, it's shiny, it looks amazing. If I had some lemon slices, that would look chef's kiss. That will be the best gelatin we have, but instead I wasted a strawberry in a gelatin that doesn't look like a gelatin. But this one I'm super proud of. This one looks amazing. And that's everything for today's video. I hope you like it. Thank you for being with me. I'm sorry that it took me so long to upload the second part, but you know, Easter vacation is I actually traveled for the first time. Well, not the first time, but I actually used my vacations to be on vacation. So wow, incredible. I'm super happy with the hamster, with the doll, with the food. That's it. I have nothing else to do. I put some of the things that we opened on the first part here to say goodbye to you. So if you're curious about some of those things, you can go and check out the first part. Thank you so much for watching. I love you very, very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye, 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 bye. Goodbye. Adios, adios. That was not aesthetic at all. I actually wanted to share this thing that I bought on Temu, and it's a little tent for camping. I wanted it to be for like calico critters, even though my calico critters are on storage right now. So I'm just gonna compare the size with one of the dolls we have and a little pet shop. So you can see it's a little big. Well, it's big for a little pet shop, and it's small for dolls. So I don't really know which kind of size dolls it will work for. And I'm talking about the scale, which kind of scale dolls will this work for. But as you can see, it's a pretty nice tent. And I bought it in green because it was close to blue, but I've seen it in orange and in pink. So if you're curious and if you're interested in one of these tents, I'm guessing you can still find it on Temu or AliExpress. I think that anything you can find on AliExpress is easy to find on Temu. No, backwards. Everything you can find on Temu, it's easy to find on AliExpress. But I recommend you to check every page, every corner on the internet. I recommend you to look for the cheapest option, because this was like 70 Mexican pesos, like $4, $3, around $3. So just look for the cheapest option. And now, as you can see, the little tent fully armed and complete. It has a door that you can Velcro, open and close. Well, you can't close the door, but you can put those stripes on. So you can see how the tent can still open because it has Velcro inside. Anyway, now that you're seeing the tent fully armed and the dolls in comparison, I'll say goodbye. This was just a little extra bit for the video because I didn't know in which video to add it. So there you go. Extra bit for anyone that stay long enough to see it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you very, very, very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Now it's a real bye. Bye bye.